actually kind of low. Oh, and if I go silent, like if you hear me go silent, it's just because I'm watching a cutscene. Because I'm. Mm-hmm. Really? At all? Because yours is maxed. I was wondering that. I was like, okay, so we're gonna actually read the male nurse's diary. Well, I'm not gonna read it, but we'll definitely look at it. He's talking about something at the hospital, some weird thing. Something about wasting bullets on something that didn't dent it. So there's a creature that bullets aren't going to work on. And it moves incredibly fast. And it's excited by the smell of blood. So everybody, are we excited? This actually might be something I want to get, because George can turn the red herbs into hemostat, which cures the bleed status, which is extremely important in this scenario. Good, I found a gun. I need that. Oh my god, what is that? Come on, everybody. Oh yeah, the guy in the hat is Jim. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's wearing his subway outfit. Yeah, people in chat, do you guys find that like Cody's volume is really low and the game volume is really low? That's exactly what it is. Okay, so we're just going to examine this room here. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wish it was Nemesis. Nemesis is not as bad as the Leech Man. The Leech Man is fucking horrible. It has the volume. I turned up the volume of the of the system, like it's of the sound coming from the system, so you might be able to hear Cody in the game better. Okay, so the doctor was just eaten by the by the Leech Man. Okay, so we got a blood pack. Those are really helpful for this scenario. So, do the people in chat, like, does anybody play Resident Evil games? Big into Resident Evil? Let's take a gander here. Yeah, you know, try to avoid 5 and 6. They're not terribly good. People seem to think that 5 is okay. I'm not a huge fan of 5. Like, it was okay. I liked Shiva in it. She was good. And, you know, like, 6 had some flaws for sure. One thing that I actually thought that was really good about 6 is each chapter kind of played like a different Resident Evil. People don't really mention that. There's one section that plays like Resident Evil Nemesis, and then there's another one that plays like Resident Evil 6, and then there's one that plays like kind of like, or not Resident Evil 6. It plays like Resident Evil like 5 and 4, and then there's one that kind of plays like the first Resident Evil. Well, thanks for coming to the chat. I will totally have fun with my zombie games. Mind you, there aren't any zombies in this scenario. Like, there's a couple. It's mostly leechmen. Oh, for fuck's sakes, George. Okay, so the big thing about the leechman is he'll stalk me from room to room. And that's why we want to use these blood packs, because he's drawn to blood, so it'll get him out of your hair. Okay, so we need to get the two codes for the elevator, so we can go to the basement as well as the roof. That's really disgusting. That is really fucking disgusting. I'm just gonna sit here and watch him. Welcome back.
Thank you. Whoa,
Yeah, what I did is I actually ended up beefing up the sound on OBS, the sound that's coming from my laptop and not my audio.
okay.
That might fix it.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it probably is reading the audio from the computer as you, not the other way around.
Technically, I should be part of the computer audio. So, yeah, that might be a factor. So I'll give it a listen.
So, in this chapter, we're running from the leech man. Oh, George. I just killed a female zombie. Listen to what he says.
Okay. Oh, I didn't catch it.
I just blew her away, and he's like, "You're worse than my ex-wife."
Oh, God.
I was like, "Jeez, George,
Terrible.
that's dark."
Holy shit. Yeah. My volume isn't like super low, but
Maybe I should.
Honestly, I'm really not. Yeah, I'm really not sure like what can be done at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's one of those. Oh, jeez, that thing just broke. Oh, leech monster. Oh god.
That's the thing is you get blood packs, and you can give them or you pour it on the ground and it'll draw the leech monster's attention.
Okay, I see.
So that's something, I guess.
I love how it like draws the leech monster's attention, but it also seems to draw Jim's attention.
Blood
Oh, what's that?
literally runs across the room.
I know. Oh my god.
Big concern with the leech monster is like if he hits you, he'll go into bleed status. So that's why it's good to have
Right.
it's a good reason to have George in the
The blood
stage.
packs.
Well, the blood packs, but also George because he can turn red herbs into hemostat, which cures
Okay.
the bleed function or the bleed status.
Right. Okay, I see.
So yeah, he definitely has a function in this stage.
Okay.
Good old George. He's clearly not that boring when he's like, you're worse than my ex-wife" or whatever.
Oh god.
Don't you fuck. Oh, you took those bullets. I need those. um, at the end, because we're probably not going to see the bad endings, but it's kind of alluded to that George and Cindy are kind of romantically linked.
Okay. It's interesting.
Yeah, I actually kind of prefer the. It's horrible to say. I actually kind of prefer the bad endings because they actually reveal a lot about the characters.
Oh. I see.
I kind of feel like the bad endings are actually the canonical ones.
Okay. I mean, it's always possible. I feel like there's a few games that I've played that were like that. I can't think of
Where you're like, that one actually makes sense. Oh, where like,
there's one where it wasn't the good ending that was the one that kind of panned out in like the long run.
yeah,
This guy is strange though because they actually took two of the endings and made both of them canon.
yeah.
So it's like, oh, I guess that's a thing.
So this is the Hive. We're just mucking around a hospital, as people do.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, we got another red herb there, so I can actually make another hemostat.
Hmm.
He can also make, I think he can make antivirals, which are good. Oh shit. I
Okay.
wonder if that leech guy will see me in here. Yes, he can. The only good zombie is a dead zombie? I don't know. Did you see that movie Fido?
Oddly enough, Nathan just referenced it like the other. I think it was Saturday. Oh god, leech monster's right outside the locker. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That was moderately intimidating. It's like, oh, geez, okay. It's just gonna open the locker you're in. It didn't even guess. It just knew which one you were in.
He could smell me, that's what it was.
Oh god. Smashes the window, grabs you.
Knocks me out of the locker. I'm gonna have my way with you.
Oh god.
Maybe I'll play as George.
Like you're worse than my ex-wife.
Kind of, yeah. I can smell you.
I love how like I love how Jim looks like the kind of guy who doesn't know what he's doing at all, but is trying to look busy.
Yeah. What's going on?
He like, don't worry guys, I got this covered. He's just like looking around the room. Oh my god.
I really like the characters in this game.
Yeah, I can see the appeal. It's one of those things that God.
Oh my god, how many of these can I get?
All of them.
Okay, good. I have them all. Yeah, no, I think that that stacked healing items are better than having the hemostat, honestly. Yes, Fido was the one about the zombie pet. I did not like that movie.
This is the second question. Does this Resident Evil have tank controls?
Yes, it does. And that is a huge turnoff for a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, it is.
That was one of the things, is like, Nathan was like, I wouldn't want to play this because it has tank controls.
Yeah. I can beat it with tank controls, but it takes a little bit of like adjustment time. If the game is good and interests me, I'll bear the tank controls. But yeah.
I'm gonna put you down, bitch.
I imagine if they were to remake it, they'd probably make it like an optional thing.
I think they would too. Just like they are with the Resident Evil remake, they got rid of the tank controls.
Yeah.
Which honestly seems like a weird decision. Well, it's just like the original game had tank controls. I don't know, it's weird.
Pardon me. Yeah, it's one of those things I can see making an option. Like just have the original controls as an option, but kind of strange to get rid of them altogether.
Yeah, I actually think they will be an option.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Whoa, leech monster! You turned around and then you turned back and he was there.
Oh yeah, he does that. He comes from the vents.
Tank controls, Steve. I don't know if you can hear me, but tank controls are basically when you use up to move forward and left and right pivots you, like rotates you. So what it does is you basically it's kind of like moving a tank. That's why.
Clearly, I'm a boss if they don't notice.
Yeah, no. No, you actually you're moving around in a way that makes it look like there isn't tank controls. So
I'm
pretty good.
pretty fucking used to it.
Yeah.
God, I haven't even turned the power on yet. This is a sad state of affairs. I hope that this stage is more interesting than the Hive, or not the Hive, but Below Freezing was.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think I'd like Below Freezing, but it would be one that I'd have to like spend time in it to get a sense of the layout.
Exactly.
It's still kind of it's still confusing to see the layout, but there's so much more like to look at, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit more watchable. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, for sure. I think this is the only time I actually need this card. One thing that I don't like in this game that previous Resident Evils do is after you end up using the card or any kind of like item, they're like,
Right.
"Do you want to get rid of this item?"
Yeah.
Because they indicate that you're done with it.
Okay.
In this game, they're like, "Fuck you, no, we're not gonna let you know if you're done."
Nope. Okay, I see. Can you actually get rid of like key items?
Yeah, you can drop them. Yeah.
Can you actually like screw up your sequence?
Um.
Dropping an item and needing it?
Well, it's gonna cause you to have to backtrack.
Okay, gotcha. So you just pick it back up.
And not just like little backtrack, like super backtrack.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
I don't know how to turn up his volume.
The problem is, and I know this from sounds like you're having a conversation with yourself, so you're only getting half the conversation. It's very strange. It's a very strange thing to listen to. So,
What do you think we should do? We need to do something.
yeah, it might be one of those things. If it can't be fixed right now, it might actually be better if I'm not here, because then you'll at least be talking to like chat instead of talking to me. Because if they can't hear me, it's strange.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I'd end up just sitting here in silence, honestly, which would be kind of horrible.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just really used to like not, I don't know, not talking a lot when I'm playing a game.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I never talk when I play a game either, but you kind of have to just like get used to it.
Yeah, suck it up.
Because it's one of those things that, yeah, essentially. And honestly, like, at least lately, the last couple streams I've done, I really feel awkward. Like, it's like, this is not, like, I'm not hitting, like, the pace that I need to be hitting to feel comfortable chatting.
Yeah.
Like, I did Tiny Barbarian. I did Tiny Barbarian the other day, and I did one Gunman Clive. Gunman Clive wasn't too bad. I didn't feel that uncomfortable doing that, but there's been a few streams where I felt really, really shitty during it because it's like, oh god, I just feel like I'm droning on about the most mundane things.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find a way to get this audio fixed, because I don't want to talk to myself. Let's see here.
Okay.
So, chat, as soon as you could hear like Cody better, let me know. Let's see. Or if you want to try, you can try.
Yeah. I'm going to turn on the stream volume. I'll listen to myself, but you just like work on playing with the volume a little bit, and I'll give you a heads up as soon as it's like improving.
Yeah, sure.
But just so you're like aware, I have to be able to like I'll just like keep talking for a little bit. So
yeah, say something really loud.
Say something really loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I just jacked the volume from the from like on OBS for the computer and lowered like my volume is pretty low, so.
Okay.
And I guess chat says it's sounding better.
Pants out on the stream. Okay. I'll just like give it a listen here and hopefully it'll be better. So just 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I can't tell. It's kind of
like,
the problem is what happens is I get your volume like sort of looping because you'll say something and then I'll hear it again on the stream.
mm-hmm.
And it's so much louder than everything else that I can't hear the game volume or myself.
Yeah.
It is a little bit better, but not much.
Well, at least I can hear you.
Yeah, I mean, if the chat can hear me, that's like the main thing.
Oh, geez, Louise. Are you having an episode? Okay, Jim, come on, we gotta get out of here. Oh, Jim. He's trying to fight the leech man.
Oh, Jim. Oh, that Jim.
And that's just not the room that you want to fight.
Creative and new to do.
And you just don't want to fight the leech man, because you're gonna lose. Reposing room. I hope there's some blood in there.
That's what I say when I walk into a room.
I hope there's some blood in there. Let's see here. Outbreak Hive. I feel guilty, but I just want to get this done.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You don't have a leech man after you.
That's true. That's true. When you're typing, it literally sounds like you're on a drum. It's crazy.
It's all culty,
It's all culty.
like drum. Anyway, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see here.
Hmm.
What's wrong? Oh, Jim, what the fuck?
Are you lost right now?
No, the thing is like the password for like the elevator. I don't really remember what it is.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so now I can get to the rooftop. And
Jim just chilling.
well, he led the.
Where'd your character go? Did they get eaten?
No, I would know if they got eaten. They get turned into a leech man if they get eaten.
Oh.
which I really need.
Yeah, really. I think I need 2 leech men.
Yeah, no. Okay, now where's Cindy and where is Jim? I need them to come with me. They can hear me in the basement. Jim, Cindy, come on. Oh, oh, come on. Oh god, guys. I like that they both came out of the elevator at the same time. I was in the basement and I was calling them like, where are you guys?
Oh, there they are. Well, there you go.
Like if I'm playing as Kevin, I know that it's a little lag, so you're not going to see. But if I'm playing as Kevin, that cop will give me a gun. Or like a stronger, like a Magnum, I think.
Okay.
So, we's gonna beat this scenario in just a second.
Do it up.
We kind of flew through this one.
Jim.
I don't know, he's probably fighting the leech man, honestly.
Yeah, really. He's like, I have unfinished business. Goes down in the elevator.
That's what it feels like. Like, holy shit, Jim. Use some sensible thought here.
Yeah, really. I feel like that's like a Dead Rising thing. It's like, I have unfinished business, and they just, like, leave.
Yeah.
Go down the elevator. God. I miss Dead Rising. I could totally stream it.
Yeah, you could.
That's something that just crossed my mind, and I realized I could do that. I might have to consider that.
The original Dead Rising? Oh, right. And they don't have a PC version, or I'd play it.
Yeah, no, the original Dead Rising, I could stream that. That would be pretty fun, actually.
I would watch that.
I might have to consider that.
That would be one stream of yours I would watch.
Not the one where it's like, I guess I can watch this, and then I'm just like, I'm done. You arrived late.
Oh god.
Timing.
Kind of, yeah.
No, Dead Rising might be something to stream. The only thing about streaming Dead Rising that I feel bad about is I've literally done every single thing in that game.
Yeah.
And I feel like a large part of Dead Rising is doing all the things. Like,
Yeah.
doing everything. Like, doing all the achievements and doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
That is a good example of a game where I feel like the achievements really, like, add to the game. Because otherwise, it's a game that's a little bit, it's so freeform that there's not really a point where it's like, oh, I guess I lost, or...
Yeah, exactly.
You know, You know what I mean? You kind of, yeah. I don't.
No, Jim, don't you fucking go in there.
Oh, there's the leech man opening the door, and yeah, Legend. If you need a pretty good connection to stream stuff, that's at least like you could probably test it. To find out, you could probably look up online, find out what the numbers are. But generally, I think the recommended numbers are like you need at least like 2 megabytes upload speed,
Yeah.
roughly, and oftentimes upload speed isn't something ISPs give you a lot of. Like they might give you like, oh, you're gonna have like 20, 30, megabytes download speed, but usually upload's pretty low. So Leechman's getting cooked or something,
Yeah,
I
I
guess?
had to kill the leech man. I was almost gonna cook. I was almost gonna cook Jim. Oh,
You don't get out of here in 5 seconds. I'm gonna fucking turn this on and cook you.
kind of, yeah. Turns out the leech man was the scientist from the beginning, or the doctor from the beginning.
Oh snap!
Someone take these pills. Someone take them. Thank you. Aren't weeks aren't weeks aren't leeches weak to science or weak to heat?
Yeah, they kind of are.
I would assume
Um,
that and salt.
yeah, yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. Jim hasn't said his the thing that he's known for. He uh he has a catchphrase. My life is shit.
My life. He's way too pumped from fighting the leech man to like worry about how shitty his life is.
That's all he says. He said kiss my ass, bitch. I love you, Jim. Oh, he just said it. Good.
Oh my goodness.
He heard
There
me.
you go. He heard you. Oh my god.
Okay, Cindy and Jim, come on. We got shit we gotta do. We gotta get out of here. My life is shit.
But the other good part about streaming, at least from PC, is you need a good processor for your PC. So that's kind of a big factor.
Hmm. My
See,
life
I
is
know that's a
shit.
big issue with I know this is a big issue with Sean streaming because his PC processor is really old. So
Apparently mine's amazing.
apparently his PC. Mm-hmm.
You're a dick.
I mean, you got a fairly recent computer, right?
Yeah, it's pretty beefy.
Yeah, pretty beefy.
Well, it's explicitly made for gaming.
Yeah, exactly. So yours is gonna have a good processor in it. His computer's like 7 years old at this point. Like, it does play games, but it's one of those things to play a game and to try and stream is like too much for it, I think. And on
So,
top of that, the internet there's really bad.
we're gonna ride this boat in the basement of the hospital to freedom.
Freedom boat.
Yeah, freedom boat. Freedom basement boat.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if it doesn't have a sail that's the American flag.
It's still pretty awesome.
you're like no.
No, but it's still pretty awesome.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have no idea why a hospital basement would have a fucking catacombs and a boat and big leech wall.
My life is shit. It's like that escalated fast.
Yeah, really. It's like, well, I guess that went to hell.
No, come on, guys. No, Jim, you can't fight him. Come on. I
Serious? You even survived that?
yeah, we jumped out.
That was like the bad ending.
No, we jumped out of the boat.
Okay.
My big problem with Jim and Cindy is they try to like check this thing to death. And I'm like, you literally can't kill it.
Jim's like, what is this? What is this? My life is shit. Oh my god.
Kiss my ass, bitch.
Man, the Jim, he's in there checking that thing out. Question, can you, like, shoot each other in this game?
No, thank God.
Okay, yeah. That would make this, like, area really freaking hard.
Run away, leech!
They're not super weak to salt, though. I think it takes a lot of time for them to, like, die via salt. It's not like slug or snail.
God, Jim, you have some testes. I'm just gonna attack it with like a crutch.
Now we're entering Dead Rising territory. You can take out a SWAT team with a crutch and like, I don't know, frisbee or something.
There, we killed it. Good.
There you go. Good job.
My life is shit. Oh, Cindy, you're looking rough. Come on, let's get out of here. My life is shit. I like Cindy's like, oh my, when I'm holding her and carrying her out of here. Into the fiery leeches.
To the fiery leeches and safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. What the hell's Jim? He vanished after the leech monster.
My life is shit.
He's like, I gotta go back and fight more leech monsters.
Oh, George, you're such a boss. My life is shit. I got a C rank. I played that for half an hour. That's good, I guess.
I'm still doing like the post stage stuff. Oh, there we go. C rank. That's not too bad.
I'm being dead serious, like honest. I think that I think it is.
3%.
I actually think it is kind of sweet, Cindy and George, that they have a little bit of a relationship going on.
That's nice. I like it. It's like added like character depth.
Yeah, and like it's completely like it's very obvious if you get the bad ending with George or Cindy, in decisions, that there is like a definite relationship going on.
Oh, okay.
It's like, oh. So I got some hair growth formula and a doctor's ID card.
Well, there you go. You're just like, man, I just like looted that place of all its hair growth formula.
Yeah. Okay, so we actually...
That's the reason why you're there.
Exactly. So we beat 3 scenarios. Now we just have Hellfire and decisions. See, I think that this Hellfire is typically David's. But there's so many items to grab in it that I typically choose Yoko.
Okay, I see.
But we're gonna play as David, because I never play as David.
Gonna play as David? Okay. Just 2 seconds. I'm gonna give like the stream a listen, see how it's going.
Mm-hmm. What?
Just listening. Yeah. My volume's still pretty quiet.
Yeah, but it has to be better than it was.
It's a little bit better. A little bit better. Before it was like completely silent, so. Anyways, yep, keep going.
At least it's not like I'm completely talking to myself.
It's pretty close, but I mean, if Legend and Steve can hear, that's probably a better sign than necessarily me trying to listen to it. But anyways, so yeah, keep on going.
Yes, this game is interesting, Legend. It's amazing. More people need to play it. It and its crippling difficulty.
It's crippling difficulty. That's A-okay in my book.
I'm actually surprised I haven't died yet.
Yeah, you're doing really good. You don't even seem like you're close to dying at any point. I think the worst like run-in you had was in the very first stage when fucking Bob died.
I was like, oh god, things are after me.
I know, like I literally thought that was gonna be the end. It's like it was like, oh, but you survived. Bob didn't, but you know you did. Okay. Oh, the fire department. I see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm excited. I never play as David. I wonder how this is going to turn out.
This should be interesting. Oh no, the fire department. Shit. Fire did them in. Go figure.
I know, really? Worst way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I have?
It was like a playable character that was like a fireman.
You can get the NPC that's a fireman.
Okay, that's cool.
Idiot. No. David.
So is David like the main character for this scenario?
I think he is. He's the other character. Like it's him, Alessa, and Yoko that are always in this stage.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Hello. Hey. What now? Don't know what to do.
Him and his gravelly voice.
I have to actually listen. Oh, I can't even hear his voice. Shoot.
Oh, why?
No.
Is the game really quiet?
The game's really quiet for me.
Jeez Louise, this is like a clusterfuck all around.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you just have to like play with the sound settings, I think more. God, I don't know. It's hard because sound settings are so like dependent on your setup.
Mm-hmm.
So many little things go into like how volumes balance out and work out. I know I like still like even like streaming as much as I have been, I still fucking struggle with every stream to get the volumes working correctly.
Yeah. Well, I just turned up the volume of the game a little, and your volume.
Okay. Hopefully it might be something. I'll like give it a listen.
Come here, Yoko. Jesus Christ, Yoko. She's literally like just hanging out downstairs being like, no.
Yoko, 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 come on, Yoko, get there.
And she's just standing downstairs.
Yoko, Yoko. Yoko's like, I'm too depressed for ladders.
Yoko, take this. Take it, Yoko.
Yoko's just like, nobody will carry me up the ladder.
Oh my god, I hate you, Yoko. I literally need you to take this. Thank you. Oh, Christ, that was an affair.
Oh my god.
Because you get a scene, like a little kind of continued bonus scene at the end when you carry the name tags to the end of the two firefighters.
Okay. I see.
And I'm not Yoko. I don't have space to carry those. Like, it's literally getting rid of 2 spots for me.
Right.
Fuck, I hate Yoko.
I like the fact that Yoko is just like wandering around down there like she's like 90. Like she moves with like the animation of a 90-year-old.
She's totally modeled after somebody we know. Just like look at Yoko from behind and be like, no, you're right.
Okay, I'll see. Next time I see Yoko from behind, I'll like.
You'll be like, that's somebody we know.
Okay. Oh wow, this place is pretty on fire.
Oh yes, well it's Hellfire. This stage is on fire.
Right. I totally forgot it was called Hellfire.
That was kind of awesome.
Wow. Wow, right around the corner and somebody just like runs up and starts like making out with you.
Oh, I like what I do to her.
Oh my god! Well, there's a facelift.
Like right to the face.
Yep,
And I got some tasty cookies.
she is. Oh, well, there you go.
I'm all good. I got some tasty cookies.
Day all around.
I'm in a burning building. Got made a zombie trying to make out with me.
Yep. Now you're in the bathroom, like, eating your tasty cookies. You're like, oh, yeah. Good day, good day.
Yeah. You're like, this one's already better than the last one.
I have to admit, this stage is pretty entertaining so far.
Oh, wait. Ugh. God.
Oh my
This is the maziest one, I find.
Oh. Yeah. I agree with your statement about Yoko. She is very reminiscent of somebody we know.
And then it occurred to me, like, like this morning, when I was, like, playing it a little, I was like, oh.
Oh my god. The hair isn't quite right, but
No, but the body is, like, perfect.
the body is pretty good. Oh my goodness.
I'm a little
A
concerned
little bit taller.
that Yoko's gonna get blasted in the face by that fire and die.
Okay. A valid concern.
Yep, there she goes.
Where's Alyssa?
Oh, she split up. In this stage, we split up.
Okay.
That sometimes happens with a lot of scenarios where, for fuck's sakes, Yoko. Come on.
Yoko.
Oh, you deserve to die. I don't want to watch this because I don't want to see if she actually dies.
He's just like, he just goes through the door. You're like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll work itself out. Oh god, Yoko. Oh, this does look miserable. This is one of those situations where I'd be like, God fucking damn it.
Go kill yourself, Yoko. God. Disappointed in Yoko.
I'm disappointed. Yoko's dead.
Oh no, she lived. That's good. Why are you what was supposed to come in the mail?
I have under night in birth ordered, so
I have no idea what that is.
that's that weird played when I was down when we went to the fight night on Saturday.
Oh, that game that was not fun.
Yeah, the one you didn't like. The thing is I had ordered it before I went down to visit you, so it's been on order for a little while.
Yeah.
And I feel like it should arrive any day. I feel like it should arrive any day now, but I'm getting this like bad suspicion that it might be.
It may never come.
Contact them about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May never come.
Yep.
I'm sure it'll turn up. It's just taking a while.
Yeah, I mean it's just slow.
So
I've never had Play Asia like outright screw up something, but there's always a chance for everything.
Exactly. So this is. You remember when we dodged that that tanker that exploded?
Yeah.
This is the aftermath of that.
Fire from that.
Yeah, we caused this.
What?
Yeah, because the Apple Hotel, which we passed, which we passed in that scenario, is actually this building.
Okay, that's interesting.
Again, they're clearly really good at like world building.
Yeah, I like that. I like it. It feels, like there's layers.
All the layers.
Yep. Also, once again, I have to say, like, I like the camera work in this stage.
Yeah, is it good?
I think so. I think it varies from room to room, but some of the rooms I feel like it really like adds atmosphere to it.
I think the fire looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Like, it doesn't look like shitty fire.
Yeah, like in general, I feel like this game really like aged well as far as visuals goes.
It's just
really sharp.
The loading screens.
The loading screens are like very typical of PS2 era. So,
yeah.
No, but it looks good to me. Like, to me, like I feel like this would have been rated at home like on like the PS3 early on.
Yeah. Fucking Yoko.
Probably a little bit later, cause
I'm so irritated by that.
really good. Is she still up there, like getting?
No, she's.
Still up there having her face cooked off.
She's still up there getting her face blasted off. Yeah. No. She made it out, but like it's still irritating.
Yeah. Also, just throwing it out there. I just noticed this, but your stream name is like playing Outbreak. You should probably have like Resident Evil Outbreak.
You might have to refresh it because I changed it as I was going on here. Oh.
Okay. I'll like refresh.
Oh, does it sit? I don't. Is there a difference? Because it. Oh, let's see here. I don't know if they have RE Resident Evil Outbreak.
You can put in a custom one.
There, I just changed it to Resident Evil Outbreak.
Okay.
It's not Outlast, so that's something, I guess.
It might be. Yeah. It might be a thing that would be a good idea. So. Just because I've noticed myself, like when it comes to the game tag thing, it's pretty important if you're like if it like nets like the stray people.
Yeah. And we want all the strays.
We want all the strays, taking in the strays so they can witness Yoko cook her face off.
Well, yeah. That's why anyone plays this game.
Yeah.
That or seeing Monica burst like chest buster.
Yeah. chest salamander.
Oh God!
Oh God. So when you and Mark played this online, who did you guys choose to play?
I chose Alessa every time, and I believe that he chose David.
David. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
But looking back, I wish that we chose Jim. Yeah, I always kind of like went between Alessa and George.
I see.
No one ever played Cindy, but the thing is like Cindy's a decent character.
Really? Oh, that's surprising.
It is surprising because she's the medic,
Yeah.
and she's not a bad medic, honestly.
Hmm.
Okay, so we can toss that card now.
Oh hey, it was I think changing the stream title paid off.
I noticed.
We're up to like 5 viewers already.
This is what I needed.
Cause this is one of those games like I could see people being legitimately interested in watching streams of.
I like seeing people struggle.
I like seeing people struggle, but no, it has like that quality about it where there's like an unknown.
Mm-hmm.
There's an unknown. It's just obscure enough of a game that I think people would be interested to see like other people that have played it, and there would be a lot of people out there that would be interested in watching it because they've never played it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's definitely there's definitely certain games that I feel like lend themselves really well to streaming and really like net people because of just the way just like either how popular they are or how obscure they are.
The Resident Evil no one's played.
Yeah, really.
Well, to be fair, the first one did fairly well.
Right.
Let's see here.
It's one of those situations. It's one of those situations though that it's kind of a shame that of course if they were going for 4 games and they only reached 2, there's probably a good chance that the first one sold well, but it sold well in name only. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the second one, I don't know. I guess the second one didn't sell as well.
Yeah, but chances are probably what's happened is people bought it because it's a Resident Evil game, and then they played it, and it wasn't for them, and that's why the second one didn't sell well.
They're like, oh, this game's hard.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like it's terrible, but I feel like it's such a true turnoff for so many people, and I hate it because it's like, no, you shouldn't just not play a game because it's hard.
Yeah.
Hard is good. You want that in a good game.
Yeah.
You want that in a good game.
No, for sure, for sure.
No, too many people, especially nowadays, like Yoko, you're blocking the path. Jesus. Yoko's standing around, just like in your way. She's like, fire.
Fire! Oh.
The fire makes me depressed.
Kind of.
Oh my goodness. What was I gonna say? But no, too much focus on like, how did you know that guy was up there? You just shot at the ceiling and then.
Because I saw the drool coming from the ceiling.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that. Oh.
Oh shit, I just gave her my shotgun.
At least I'll do something about it.
Kind of, yeah. So it's running decent, yeah?
Yeah, no, it looks great on stream.
And then it dies.
And then it dies.
Okay, so we're gonna do something really unwise. Turn on the power in a burning building.
Oh, well, okay then.
Nah. So we just turned on the power to the ladder.
Okay. You know, I like the fact that, like, it's, you know, the building's clearly on fire, but there's, like, um, it's not, like, it's sort of a slow burn, you know what I mean? It's not like the place is literally, like, walls of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just, like, smoke and, like, fire here and there, and it feels very natural.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Cause, yeah, cause I feel like there's games that like when they do like fire and burning places and things like that, that they overdo it.
Yeah. Where it's like just raging fire.
Yeah. Not that it was done badly, but I feel like an example of that is like Metal Gear Solid 3.
Mm-hmm.
There's fire, everything's just like everything is in flames. Done well in that, so you know.
Evans J-I-A. Okay, so we get a little puzzle here.
Okay. So what are you in right now? Are you in a hotel?
Yes, we are. Yep.
You're in a hotel.
Mm-hmm. It's the Apple Inn.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, right.
I told you that. No.
Like I knew it was close, of course, to where the tanker was, but I wasn't putting two and two together of what building it was.
So this guy's telling us about the lickers and how they don't have eyes, so we have to be quiet around them. So like that thing that I blasted from the ceiling, it attacks us based on like sounds we make. So if I run down the hall, it's gonna hear me.
Okay, gotcha. I see. God, Yoko, personal space. You like go into the bathroom and then Yoko immediately runs in behind
I
you.
literally came in here to take a shit, Yoko. Like, come on. Like, look at me. I'm David. I'm clearly a guy that's not afraid of using the washroom in front of ladies.
Yeah, clearly.
He'd look you in the eye.
Look you in the eye.
Honestly, I feel like I'm just... Oh, sorry, continue.
Hmm?
What were you gonna say?
I just have like the meanest. I have the meanest craving to play Dark Souls right now. So, jeez, everybody has shotguns.
Yeah, well, I gave mine to Alyssa, and then I picked up another one.
Yeah, yeah. You have a real crew going on here.
Suicidal Yoko, bitch Alyssa, and like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know, like sexual predator David.
Well, there you go.
Team for the ages, right here.
You both just walking down the hall, building fucking in flames. You both just walking down with your shotguns and Yoko in the back, like I don't know, when their face burned off.
she's smiling. She's like.
You have a real smiling going on.
I was talking to Nathan yesterday about like the game, and I was like, "Yeah, this game doesn't have checkpoints. So if I get to the very end and die, I have to start from the beginning."
Ooh.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's not for me."
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be rough. Oof.
We've been really babied by having checkpoints.
I agree. I agree.
What?
There's been a few games I've played recently that that I feel have overdone checkpoints.
Like every game in the past like 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, really. There's been a few though that I've played recently that underdid checkpoints. Gunman Clive overdid checkpoints a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like it's the nature of that game.
Mm.
Let me check it out. Let me see what. I played, though, I feel like approach checkpoints probably wisely considering the way they play.
Yeah.
Tiny Barbarian and Gunman Clive. They were both like the type of games where it's almost like Super Meat Boy, where it's like you die a lot in these games.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not Gunman Clive so much, but you die very easily in these games. So it's like I'm glad the checkpoints were like every screen or two.
It's weird that he's a trophy in Smash, like a Gunman Clive.
What? In Smash? What?
Oh, maybe not.
Or something.
What's that thing that's like the armadillo?
Wild Gunman.
Oh, Wild Gunman, yeah.
Oh, I know who you're referring to. I don't know his name. He is actually a property owned by Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Wild. What is it? Now I gotta look it up. I'll look it up.
I have to know.
Okay. Dylan's Rolling Western, the last
Oh.
feature.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's an interesting game. It was like Nintendo's take on tower defense.
Yeah.
Which I think is, yeah, like I get that like Nintendo's like game plan. Oh, it's zombie. And
Oh,
zombie just looks at you because you're like too low.
there's a
You
zombie.
bend at the knees.
Fucking zombies.
It was. Nintendo tries to have like a game for each genre, so that was like their attempt at like tower defense.
Mm-hmm.
It was decent. I heard it was decent, but it's one of those things that I get the impression that it's gonna be one of those games that not many people will remember it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, this clearly turned out well. I could very well see myself playing through the Silent Hill games.
On stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think that's a good idea or no?
Yeah, no, I think so. I think that'd be a good idea.
No shit. Wait, what is that? Whoa. Oh, that's a pipe. I was like, there's a bazooka in the tub.
Maybe okay. Oh, it does look like a bazooka, you're right.
Because that's what they look like in this game. I was like, oh, there's a bazooka in the tub. That's gonna help. And then I was let down.
Yep. Oh my god.
Okay, so we're...
There's actual bazookas?
Yeah, it does have bazooka. They're like one-hit kill for like bosses. Oh, shit. Oh, I saw something I really need. I really want.
Oh.
How did I miss that? You get your ass down there, David, and go get that. Oh, I want David's alternate. He has like a mobster outfit that you can get.
That's cool. How many alternates do characters have?
In this one, I think it might be 2.
Okay. What about File 2?
They have a few, and like like quite a few. In File 2.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Can always appreciate alternate costumes.
Yeah, oh, I love them.
Yeah. Honestly, when it comes to like unlockables, I think they are like the best unlockable, hands down.
I'm just gonna give Yoko the bullets. I'm gonna give Yoko and Alessa the shotguns.
Okay. You're like, Yoko, here's a shotgun. Don't touch it.
Kind of.
It's just like, Yoko, here's a shotgun. Here's some bullets. No.
Kind of, yeah.
Yoko, I'm watching you.
Oh gosh, I'm so happy. I kind of beat this one much faster than I did before.
You usually do?
than I usually. Yeah, 'cause I've literally played this one like 3 times, and this is the 3rd time.
Okay.
Like, I mean, ever.
Awesome. Oh, really? Wow.
Yes.
Really well.
So I actually know where to go.
Watching it seems really clean. So.
God, there hasn't been any like, where do I go? I think I looked at the map a couple times, but where is it?
But honestly, a game like this, having a map, I don't really feel is a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely like a benefit. It's a skill to sit down, like actually use your map.
And this map sucks. Oh my god, this map sucks.
Oh, is it a bad map?
You're gonna see it in a second.
Okay. Okay, I see. It doesn't seem that bad, but I mean, I might not understand like the extent of how bad it is.
It's like weird like crosshairs that you have to like put over the room.
Oh, okay.
Okay, come on, ladies, are you ready? We're gonna finish this stage. Okay, let's take a look around and see if there's anything up here. No shit. Oh, Alessa. You're a special one.
Okay, this room's pretty smoky.
It is pretty smoky. Okay, let's escape.
Time to get out of this.
Kind of, yeah. Remember when I turned on the power earlier? That's what the power was for.
Yeah.
Like, that is literally the only thing that the power does.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, we're going all, like, human centipede.
Very strange ladder to have in your lobby.
Yeah.
Oh, you are. That's terrible.
I always think about that whenever I see it. I'm like, oh, human centipede.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, let's escape. Come on, Yoko and Alyssa.
I love how you're like looking at the leather sofa and you're like, no, it's not a good time to rest. The building's just going up in flames around you. It's like, I gotta stop and no, it's not a good time to rest. Oh god. Oh jeez.
Oh, shut up, God.
Oh no, that's always the worst.
What? Oh yeah, a tongue lashing?
In like video games. Yeah. Like they're routinely like shitty things to have to deal with. Oh god.
Nah.
Okay. I was about to say, this situation doesn't look very good for you, honestly.
You made it. Get out. Hurry.
Oh god, spazzing out on the floor.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
That's interesting news, Steve. Final Fantasy 4 from the DS is going to be on Steam.
Oh.
That's good. I liked 4. 4 was alright.
No, it wasn't, because it's the one that everyone, like, I don't know, there's like a weird cult about that game.
What, 4?
Yeah.
The one with Cecil?
Yeah. Everybody loves that game.
Oh, okay. like later Final Fantasy games, all the ones prior to it were kind of still kind of finding their pace.
Mm-hmm.
And 5, of course, was also kind of not. It wasn't really that great, unfortunately. It's one of those things that 4 was really the first one to be kind of like really story heavy. I know 2 was really story heavy also, but I don't feel like it. 2 always feels weird to me. 2
Mm.
feels really bizarre.
Yeah.
2 feels like I'm reading like just like really. There's something about it that's just weird to me. Okay, so the firefighters are just chilling out here. They're like, yeah, this place is on fire.
So I escaped from the fire. Doesn't change anything. I'm still in the city of wriggling dead bodies. Forced to listen to their moans. When is this stupid game gonna end?
Oh, you're a funny one, David.
What do you say?
Oh. He said something about like, when is this stupid game gonna end?
Okay, fair enough.
It's like, oh, David, you're
What
funny.
Dave would say.
Kind of, yeah. Okay, now we have one scenario left. What?
Okay. Whew.
We got some tasty cookies and a red umbrella.
You're ready for the last scenario, huh?
Kind of.
You're like, I'm set. Hey, 72%, 25 minutes. That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. That was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. Shit, because I was like, I honestly felt like Hellfire was going to be the one that was going to cause me the most trouble.
Jeez, well done. But no, I think 4 was alright. I don't think 4 compares to like 6, 7, 6 and 7 really.
Oh, 6 is so good.
So 6 is really good. 6, 7, and to a lesser extent, I find 10.
Yeah.
I don't feel like 10 is on the same level as 6 and 7, but I feel like it's above the other ones.
Yeah, exactly. So looking at costumes here, I have
probably on like the level of 9.
Yeah. Oh, but 9's really good.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's one that I didn't like when I played it, but I feel like post playing it, I'd like to go back to it, and I think I'd like it more.
9 has actually aged pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard that. So you got costumes here?
Yeah, these are the costumes and how much. They're so expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You only have 6,000.
What
like...
kind of irritates me is like, okay, so they have like Kevin's, Mark's, Jim's, George's, David's, Alyssa's, and Yoko and Cindy's, and then they have like three. Then they have a second one for Alyssa, Yoko, and Cindy, and they're 30 grand. Like, why are theirs like 10 grand, but like Yoko, Cindy, and Alyssa's are 30?
Oh, there's reasons.
Well, it's because this one's a bathing suit, and that one's a Playboy bunny, and then Alyssa's is the hooker outfit.
Yeah, they're like the fan servicey ones, so they cost more. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
That's unfortunate, but that's kind of how it is.
Oh, but I really like Alyssa's. It's so nice. It's not trampy. It's just a red dress. But it looks nice on her.
Oh, okay. Is it? I don't know. Why is it like that? Why is it like the hooker outfit then?
Because it's called like, what is it called? I don't know. It's like Midnight Caller or something. That's what the outfit's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess with a name like that, it makes sense.
And yes, 9 is good because it has medieval fantasy. And that's something that I'm kind of irritated with the Final Fantasy games, because they've been going more into sci-fi and less into fantasy.
Yeah. See, the thing is like, I like what 7 did. It was like, it wasn't medieval fantasy, obviously, but I mean, like, it didn't dwell on what kind of fantasy it was, and I feel like other Final Fantasy games start to I feel like 12. That was at the point that they were like saying, "Oh, this is gonna be like medieval fantasy, or it's gonna be, you know." And then 13 was like, "Oh, we gotta have sci-fi elements."
Yeah.
Uh, seven felt natural. Just felt like, you know,
It was a good meshing.
to have it.
We're gonna have a
Yeah,
story. That's what it was. We're gonna have a story. Not like we're gonna have like a sci-fi story.
yeah. I
S-
guess the way to put it is, I feel like 12 and 13 were like, we're gonna have a medieval world or a desert world.
yeah.
And 13 was like, we're gonna have like a sci-fi world that's completely over the top. They were too focused on the world, not focused on the story.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Continue.
who do you think I should use for decisions?
Who is typically considered like the main character of Decisions?
Well, the scenario starts off with George, and George is going to be one of your sidekicks. So,
Right.
maybe George, I guess.
So you can if you want. I mean, we did have George earlier.
That's what I was thinking, though. It's like a repeat of George. I'm going to go. See, this is another one where it's kind of like George and Yoko's big story.
Right.
I'm going to go with Alyssa, I think.
Yeah, go for it. I haven't played her yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you played it very first. Was the very first one, wasn't it?
No, I played as Cindy.
Yeah. No. You haven't played Alyssa yet.
Oh, I haven't played her yet, yeah.
Have you?
No, not yet.
Yeah, okay, that's why I just asked. Okay. You're like, yeah.
Oh no, that's because that's what she says when you select her. She's like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What should be
Okay.
important becomes overshadowed by greed. Mass production.
But I feel like 12's big problem was
It's
the
hard.
fact that it's so no. I mean, it is hard, but 12's big problem is just the fact that they focus so much on like the world building and like trying to make a world out of it, but the world wasn't very interesting. So
It is by far the hardest Final Fantasy game, though.
keep me. Yes, I agree. You have to like I didn't beat it, and I played about 120 hours into it, and I was barely out of the desert. So
Yeah, it's a lot.
yeah,
Dear
like it's
George,
really grindy.
I have
This is why I thought George was the main character, because it's like directed pretty much at him.
I'm waiting at the university.
Oh yeah.
Please contact me as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
This is
I feel weird now. I want to use George.
You can switch it up if you want to. The thing is, you can change it up in like future runs who you play. So,
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna switch it back. Sorry, I'm gonna switch it to George, because if we don't use George, he's gonna die.
Go for it.
Because it's gonna be Alyssa, Kevin, and Yoko are my team.
Okay, yeah.
And I feel weird that he gets a letter and then he dies in his own scenario.
Yeah, really.
It's like, oh, by the way, I died. That's what I thought. I thought that Thanos had some pretty eyes. That, like, monster.
Oh my goodness.
See, you're even swooning.
No, I was rolling through the notion of
Playing 13.
I should try. Yeah, I should then actually try and play 13. I don't own it though.
It's good. It's not bad.
I mean, like yeah, and see that's the thing is like generally people are like, oh, it's terrible, but all the people that like I really like put a lot of like weight into their opinion on the Final Fantasy series all say it's like okay. you know,
It's not bad.
it's great,
Um,
but they're saying it's okay, basically. So,
and this
and
is so
it's not like
cliched
wanting to downplay it.
because everybody says this,
Yeah,
but I am gonna say it.
right.
If you put like the time into it, like because it is very linear up to like 20 hours. After 20 hours, the game opens up, and that's what everybody says, and they're like, "That's a pretty shitty game if you have to play 20 hours of it before it gets good." But
Yeah.
it kind of does, and because the battle system is so stiff, I feel like you kind of need that. Like it's so like the battle system is so bizarre.
Yeah, I know. I watched you play some of it that one time I was down, and I understood like a few things, but it was like what I imagine like watching like the Final Fantasy like just ATB battle system. I
Hmm.
feel like watching that if you have no idea what video games are like, or if you're watching it, it would be like comparing ATB to English, and then like Final Fantasy 13's battle system is like Mandarin. It's like I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, exactly.
What is this? Oh my god.
Um, this scenario actually had like
Okay.
I was playing it, and there was a point in it where I died, and I died in such a way that it literally put me off this game like instantaneously.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh
I
god.
was like, I'm done. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Like I was. It happened, and I sat in silence, and I was like, "Fuck, that was horrible." It was like literally the worst way to die because it was an instant kill. There's like these. There's hunter gammas in it. They're like these giant
Yeah.
frogs, and it like picks you up and puts you in its mouth, like head first. And
Right.
no one was around to help me, and it swallowed me, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm done."
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh. Um. What game is it? There was one that I played on stream recently, or not recently, but there was a game I played on stream that was like that. Like literally, I died, and I was like, I don't even want to play anymore. But I was like committed to doing a stream of it.
Yeah,
And I'm like, God damn it, what do I do?
yeah.
It was so awkward.
It disturbed me. Like I was like, I actually can't play this for a while. I know it's stupid, but I was so grossed out when that happened. I was like, no, I'm done.
Oh my goodness. Um, where is it? What is it? Dark Souls was pretty close there was a few moments in Dark Souls where I was like, damn, this might be it. This might be the like stream that ends it.
Really?
I would have kept playing it to beat it, but I wouldn't have streamed it, right?
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I might have to grind for like 10 hours just to be like have a chance in this fight.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you like what fight it was. I know you might know it, but Orn and Smo.
I have no idea.
Okay. It's you'd actually I think you'd really like this fight, like watching it. It's this fight where you go in and it's these two knights. It's this like little knight with like a spear who's really fast, and then it's this really big, like ginormous, like fat knight,
Yeah.
and he has a giant hammer. And you had to fight them both at the same time.
Yeah.
But this isn't like one of those fights. It's not one of those fights where like they like do things like at different times. They will just like run up and just wreck your shit.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like they will attack at the same time. They'll attack in sequences where literally you have to like just sit there and like block for like probably like 20-30 seconds at a time.
Yeah.
Because like they're just attacking in such an order that it's like if I like take my shield down, I'm gonna get wrecked.
Yeah.
They have guard break moves, and they're really strong. Like when I encountered them, like I was way under leveled.
Hmm.
So it was one of those things that like when I got there, like I was like, oh my god, I might literally have to play like another like 20 hours of this game to even stand a chance in this fight.
Yeah.
Because apparently the way I played through Dark Souls, and the thing is, Dark Souls you can kind of play in various sequences.
Yeah.
I apparently skipped like 6 bosses. I skipped like 6 or 7 bosses in the game.
Yeah.
And ended up fighting them, and I was like, oh my god, this is like the difficulty curve, like, totally like, you know,
Amped up like crazy.
pretty much like, yeah, amped up like crazy because I skipped a whole bunch of bosses basically. Oh my god, so like what I ended up doing was I ended up playing like off stream for a little while, nothing new, but just like general like grindy stuff.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, okay, what I'll do is I'll just stream like exploring around. That's when I found out I skipped like 7 bosses. But,
Yeah.
oh my god. But like when I encountered them, like I was almost ready. Like the first like couple of fights, it's like I think that might be it. I don't know if I can like get past these guys. This literally might be the end of the game for me.
Oh, Steve, I don't mean to be completely ignoring what you're saying in the chat. What do you mean?
I think he's referring to Final Fantasy 13. If you read the data logs,
Ah.
the story makes way more sense.
The issue is with the data logs in Final Fantasy 13 is they give you like a novel.
That's a nice moose head on the wall.
Yeah, I just put an eye in it.
Moose is on the loose.
Well, yeah.
Honestly, I kind of feel like the moose head is honestly really ugly in this game.
It really is. It has weird shaped eyes.
It really is. Yeah, it does. I feel like they were like, we have 32 polygons. We need to make a moose head. Make a moose head with 32 polygons.
Well, yeah.
That's all we got, guys. Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, let's see here. Memo. Okay, so 90, 81. Okay, just a second. 90, 81. So it's O, 90, 3, 30, no, 325. 325.
Here's what I'm thinking.
325.
That's what the password is. 325.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, way to go, Kevin. You'll see in just a second.
Okay.
Did you? I pressed that button and Kevin's like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, "Oh, I see."
Did you find some?
Oh my god.
Holy shit! Oh, Kevin, you're such a good cop.
Really into this. So, like, those giant frog things, are they in this, like, difficulty?
Oh yes, they are. The thing is like the stage splits off into 2 sections, because you have to get certain parts to make the the cure for this the G virus or whatever. So you could choose to go and collect this like bee venom, or you can decide to go into the sewers and get like this other kind of thing. I'm gonna try not to go in the sewers because I don't want to ruin this game for myself.
Okay.
Because it wasn't that like they were hard; it was that I got instant killed by it, and the way that it killed me
Yeah.
upset me to my very core. It was like I was just swallowed by that thing. Fuck, that's disgusting.
I
Oh, I really don't want to.
I like the fact that you're just going down a staircase and Kevin's just like, this is fucking nuts!
Okay, so we gotta get the P base, the V poison, and the T blood.
Okay. So, is like the cure for this T-virus, is it actually B-venom?
Well, no. Part of it is yes, but we're combining T like special bee venom because they're doing experiments on these bees. So there's the bee venom,
Okay.
and then there's like we have to get the blood of that like monster that guy was working in on the beginning. So that's gonna be fun.
Right.
And yeah, there's a bunch of shit we gotta do. That's exactly. That's all you can say is that's a thing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was like the thing in like Dead Rising too, is that it's like bee venom that you need. That's what Zombrex is made of.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool if it was like a crossover? Oh, fuck off, George. Get out of there.
I feel like there's maybe more in common between these two series than what like
What they're...
otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
This is fucking nuts!
This is fucking nuts. That said, in Dead Rising, like literally, you make the first like Zombrex out of like bee venom and a blender. So it's maybe not quite.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I hate that George just climbs in the locker.
What?
Oh, I opened a locker to see if there's any items in it, and George is like, just like, I'm getting in. Okay, so 032. 4032.
I gotta check out this locker very thoroughly. It just opens that, walks in, closes the door.
Did you find it?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so now we're going into virgin territory because this is as far as I played.
Find anything?
Oh, you've never played farther than this?
I mean, like, I have beaten this scenario, but it was a long time ago. The last time I played this, like, farther than this wasn't, like, recently.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I found it.
I found it! Good for you. Oh, no, we're getting out of here. Nope, turn your ass around, George. As soon as it's like, waterway, no thank you.
So you can essentially skip the frogs, though.
You can skip the frogs and you can decide to go for the bees. Which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go bees.
Okay, bees.
I think it's first floor, maybe.
Collect those. Collect those bees. Do it.
Bees, all the bees.
All the bees. God, now all this like talk about Dead Rising, it makes me really want to stream Dead Rising.
You should, because I want to watch you play it.
I might have to like make a plan. Maybe in October. Maybe that's what I'll do. Like close to Halloween. That might be a thing. That might be fun.
Yeah.
That says Dead Rising is really not like.
Find anything?
There's. I mean, you know, there's obviously nothing scary about it.
No, but it's fun.
It doesn't have the atmosphere. Yeah. It doesn't have the atmosphere to be like a Halloween game. Is I guess what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because I feel like games that are good for Halloween have atmosphere.
Did you make progress?
I don't know what I could play for Halloween.
So I guess...
feel like I should maybe make an event of it.
I found it.
Yeah, maybe.
I found
Maybe.
it.
What were you gonna say?
What now?
I have no idea.
Did you find it?
I forget. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll play Silent Hill for Halloween.
Oh, that would be fun. I'd be up for watching.
I'll do a whole Silent Hill stream. I should. I will.
You will. No, honestly, I don't recommend marathons. I really don't.
I marathon this.
Yeah, to be fair, you have marathon this, so that is something.
Because normally you'd play like one scenario in a sitting.
Yeah, yeah. Like, if this was the stream of, if this is the, I just looked up the title. The Myrtle Wars of Gym.
My
If
life is
this was
shit.
stream, I'd definitely like be chunking it up into each scenario.
Oh
If
yeah.
I played all in one sitting, I'd be, yeah.
No, people who I actually watch play this only play one scenario at a time.
Yeah, definitely. Because the thing is with streaming, it's hard to get people to like watch a whole stream of something for like, 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
The only I've done a few marathons, I guess, technically, but technically I marathon Gunman Quad yesterday, but
Yeah.
that wasn't really that bad. The game was only like 2 hours, so the one that stands out in my mind is Hotline Miami.
So
I
good.
didn't think it would be as long as what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good game, very good game. I didn't think it would be as long as what it was. Because the thing was, I'd already played through the game fairly recently.
Yeah.
Like 100% of the achievements. And I was like, yeah, I can do this again. This will be quick. And it still took like 7 hours.
Yeah.
It was like 7 hours of straight play. I was like, and you hit a certain point where it's like, you're more tired and not into it than you are into it. And at that point, then things start going downhill.
This is it.
Yeah.
I think the only issue I'd have with streaming like Dead Rising is really just like making it something, figuring out how I'd want to progress through the game on stream.
Yeah.
Like maybe what I'll do is make sure that I like fight all the psychos in one run. That might be a thing. Because the thing is, like, literally you can play to like day 6 or whatever it is, without encountering any psychos and just doing the ending thing and, dawdle around in the park on a skateboard or whatever for 6 days.
Play all the psychos.
Yeah, that might be what I have to do.
Okay, so we made it to the pier. We don't want to really mess with the pier because there are sharks at the pier. And they will kill you.
Okay.
Another frightening thing.
Also one hit, I take it.
Well, they knock you in the water, and they pretty much will kill you, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so we're gonna go down in the sewer here. I think this actually does lead to the frogs, so whatever. We're gonna suck it up, because I just want to get through this scenario. Fuck.
Okay. Hang in there, you can do it.
Oh god.
You sound like you've hit that spot where you're more done than you are into it.
No, I'm not excited to fight frogs. So this is the part Cindy has split off. She's going in the opposite to a different scenario, like different part of the stage.
Right.
So Cindy's gonna go get the bee venom while we deal with the frogs. Fuck.
Okay.
And the thing that irritates me is I gave her my rocket launcher. Or my grenade launcher, so I can't even kill them in one hit.
Well, you clearly have lined yourself up for success.
Never mind, I have it. I thought I gave it to her, I guess not.
Okay.
I did give her all the healing stuff, which is kind of irritating, because I took the antidote, because I figured we were gonna go fight some bees.
Okay. Yeah.
But,
What
apparently,
did you find?
I just couldn't find the entrance to the bees.
Okay.
So that's what happened.
So that's what happens.
Yeah.
Ow. So, like, in like there's so many crazy animals, like giant bleeding frogs.
Um,
It's rather extreme.
it is extreme, because, okay, so the thing about the Umbrella Company is, like, they do pharmaceuticals and stuff, but where they make their money is making biological weapons. So for companies and stuff, they try to make like biological, I don't know, bioterrorism and stuff that they can sell to places. So that's why they're making these kind of things,
Right.
because they're fucked. That's why.
Right. Okay, gotcha. So, like, these are just things that they're made.
Yeah, they're just like, let's make it.
Cause any progress yet? We need a person-eating frog. I'm sure.
God.
Some government out there will buy this.
Yeah, and this amphibious frog. Well, like they created they ended up creating Nemesis. Like they create like Nemesis and like tyrants and stuff that they can actually control.
Yeah.
But like the frogs don't make any sense.
Humanoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like they're still kind of humanoid. You can kind of picture it. The frogs are. I'm interested to see what they look like, honestly.
Oh shit.
It's one of those things that it seems really over the top. The sharks I kind of get too, just because at least from like prior Resident Evil games that I've seen, the sharks at least still seem like sharks. They just seem like they have like a really like. They just seem like they have like major blood loss.
Yeah, and like the Neptunes, that's what the sharks are called, were in the first game, so.
Right. Yeah, I remember them. So.
Underground tunnel. What? Like I said, this is the longest scenario.
Right.
So it takes a little bit of time, because like a normal scenario, like we've already passed the halfway point, kind of. Fuck, water purification. Oh no, it's in this area. I'm not even kidding. I literally put it. I was like, fuck. Okay. So gross. So gross. It so disturbed me when that happened. Okay. We're going in the restroom. George, you need to go to the restroom. I was playing as Yoko, actually, when she ended up getting swallowed alive. She was having a bad day.
Yep.
Jeez, they're throwing all the rocket launchers at me.
They giving you some rocket launchers so you can take care of those frogs.
Yeah, they've given me 3 so far.
Yep.
And I'm going to use them.
Interesting fact. I don't know why I've retained this knowledge, but I think it was the first Resident Evil movie. The like Umbrella Corporation offices were in Toronto.
Second movie. It was the one. Yeah, it was the one with Nemesis.
Yeah. Was it? They were in Toronto. Apparently, it was like
Town Hall.
the city. Yeah, Town Hall. Yeah. What's it? Someone else that I used to talk to a lot online was it? They were a huge Resident Evil fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm not even a huge Resident Evil fan. I like it. It's okay.
You're like, it's okay.
Hey, you bring that back here. I want those. Oh, come on, Kevin. He just left with like grenade. What? Really? Oh, you're such an idiot.
I haven't seen any of the Resident Evil movies, Steve. Not a one.
Yeah, the only good one was the first one was okay. When they decided to make Nemesis good in the second one, I was like, I'm done.
Wait, make Nemesis good?
Yeah, right? he has like a weird kind of like change of heart. Yeah, it's as stupid as it sounds.
Okay.
Because there's a guy in the first one where he falls in, like, he has a relationship with the main character, and they turn him into Nemesis in the second one. And like at the end, he like gets like, I don't know, he has feelings for Alice, the main character. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So it's basically one of those moments where he's all like,
kind of. Yeah,
say something completely different than what he's been doing up until that moment.
exactly, and it disgusts me.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck. It's happening.
It's happening. Uh-oh. Alice is way too OP.
Alice is way too OP.
It's funny. I enjoy that notion of it being a movie. And the character being way too OP.
Ugh. Ugh, gross.
Okay. That be the frog. Oh, it's like a frog too. Oh no, it's just standing upright. It's doing its thing.
Kevin, are you okay? Because I don't want you to get swallowed by that thing.
Key with red tag.
Fucker. Die. We shouldn't be swimming in here. This is a bad idea. This is how you die. This is how you get killed. Hey, you see those frogs? Let's go for a swim. Oh shit, one's coming.
What are you doing? Oh my god. Why was Kevin like down in the water?
He just decided to go for a swim.
Frog comes with a tank. Yeah. Kevin's like, it's really hot. It's really humid. I need to go for a dip.
Okay, so I killed that one. Let's try to get across while we can. Come on, Kevin. No! No, 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 no!
Also, these frogs aren't as big as what I was expecting them to be at. I'm a little bit surprised they can eat you.
No! Oh god. Get out of here. I have such anxiety right now.
Okay. Oh my god.
I like that this is funny for you.
It's so funny. Like I can tell it's like absolutely terrifying and it's much closer than what it looks. But everybody seems like a much to do about nothing thing because everybody's so like complacent. Everybody's just standing around looking at things and
Shit.
oh, just a moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Amelia, or what was her name? I can never remember her name. The girl who played Alice.
Alright, I'm back.
What's going on?
Okay. I thought work might have just called me, but it was someone else.
Okay, let's hope we can get the fuck out of here.
Are you almost through the frog area?
I think I'm almost to the frog area.
Okay, that's good.
Thank expletive. Oh my god.
Boring but good.
Boring but good.
The frogs were so funny.
Oh god, no, it wasn't. That was horrible. That was like that was fucking miserable. I'm glad that they give me burst rounds.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, neither do I.
First rounds. I see. Yeah. I'm worried though that they're gonna give me today and tomorrow off, and then they're gonna make me work Saturday and Sunday. I don't want to work Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, I have Saturday off. What? I never have Saturday off. Actually, I'm thinking I'm picking up a shift on Saturday because I have Monday off. So
Gotcha. I see. It's something that, like, literally Saturday's the only day that we seem to be able to get doing stuff locally, so I hate to, like, lose out on that day.
yeah,
Yeah. It's something that ever since Sean, like, changed jobs, like, I know he likes his job way more.
but his hours are weird. Not as good.
Oh, the frog. Yeah, his hours don't really line up very well with everyone else, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Because it literally the only day off that he has that isn't in the middle of the week is Saturday. He gets Saturday and Monday off. Those are his 2 days off.
Well, at least he has Saturday off.
So, yep, he has Saturday,
That's something.
so that's something. Yep.
Sorry, I can't imagine this is too exciting.
Good, 'cause most...
Me fucking around these sewers.
Target is closing in. All right, come on. The thing is huge. These 9mm are useless. Almost got him. Hold on. Calm down.
Oh my goodness, but yeah, work seems slow.
Yeah.
It's at a different location this year, so yeah,
Okay.
it's slower. It's where IGN used to be, Liquidation World, and it used to be in the Sellers Mall. So
Yeah, I heard they changed around Zellers a lot.
Zellers isn't even there anymore. It's Winners now. So what's up with this guy?
This is the monster from the beginning.
Oh, okay. He's just like slapping people.
And the guy who shot him
Like,
is
yeah.
from the third game.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, Nikolai. Shit, we don't need to be up here. I shouldn't have come up here. Because I actually need to get part of the cure.
Okay.
Oh my god, Kevin, are you fighting one of those things? Like Kevin's just messing around with the monsters.
I like the fact that AI is like in there.
They
It's like,
very aggressive.
zombie problem.
Let's go and like you know,
Zombie problem. One zombie at a time.
let's go and shoulder check this thing to death.